beef liver have to do anything with testosterone? What does testosterone got to do with anything with my weight loss? Well, if I had to go back in time, this is what I would have told myself. So when I started losing weight, didn't know anything about testosterone. Didn't even try to improve it. I didn't even take a multivitamin. So in hindsight, I should have, did more research of that. But at the time, I didn't do any. So when I was in crunch of time, when I had little time in my schedule, I would pop one of these. Now, I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever, but this is my go-to to whenever I need testosterone on the fly. Beef liver. You can zoom it in right here. It's grass-fed beef liver. Yeah, damn, that bitch won't load. That grass-fed beef liver and kidney from cows and sheep. It's a solid choice. And this, what it does is this has been proven to increase your testosterone. And if you're really fat, it's gonna help boost the fat burning process of when you have some, increase your hormones, your manly hormones that increase your drive to work out. Because naturally, if you have high testosterone, you just want to be pumping it out. But when you're fat, you don't really have that. I should know. Like when I was fat, I barely wanted to do any workouts because it was such a pain. Pain to go out there and actually work my ass off. I do this. But when you increase your testosterone, it jumpstarts something in your brain like, oh man, I need to be lifting. I need to be the masculinity increases in you. Now, if you decided not to go that way, this is also another way. I'm not a huge fan of this, and I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever. It's a basic multivitamin, just any old plain old multivitamin. And if you're on a weight loss journey and you're cutting down your calories, this is another solid option. But I'm not really a fan of these because these are synthetic vitamins, and for me, fruits are way better than any of this stuff. But it's a better option for you if you can't get fruits and all that. And when I did this, when I started putting beef liver in my diet, I seen an increase in energy levels, not in calories, energy. Energy in the gym means more time in the gym, more workouts, more easier time for you, more sustained energy, which increases your muscle mass and it's all around an improvement to your life. And you could also cook it too. Like I actually cooked it with ground beef and I had it just plain. I really find it really not that good tasting, no matter what you do with it. Yeah, I mean you can find a way to put some tomatoes or something, but for me, it kills the nutritional value in it when you cook it up in a pan or whatever the case may be. So for me, it's just better for me to get it out the way and just start eating it raw. And yes, I eat it raw most of the time whenever I can. Like I said, or you can take the pill. I know a lot of people are not a fan of eating raw beef liver and stuff like that. I wasn't a fan too. The first time I did, I was like, this is raw beef and I'm eating it right out the fucking bag. Now, and then, there are dangers to this, of course. This stuff could kill me. I'm literally one day I could eat one and it'd be a bad meat and I could just die from sickness or whatever the case may be. But the benefits of eating it outweighs the danger to me. So that's why I do it. And that's why I think you should do it too. Also, I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever. But when you work out, you get a lot of sweat in. You lose a lot of your nutrients. And naturally people go for Gatorades and stuff like that. But those are full of synthetic dyes and added sugar that it's kind of like shooting your foot in your feet. Why would you drink that? I'm not a huge fan of that. So what I would suggest is, and I use this, it's called Santa Cruz Paleo. Man. Now, I actually kind of like this flavor. It does have natural flavors, but for the whole thing, it's not that bad. Natural flavors is the least of your concerns when you're losing weight. I like this option because I've been using this for a while. I've noticed that it increases my performance. Like when I run, I usually drink one of these and water 15 minutes before my workout, and I noticed an increase in performance. And I know it worked for you because when I started losing weight, I noticed that I would be dipped in energy. And I didn't even drink no watermelon or none of that. I can only imagine if I had all this information I had now. I would have been like, ooh, do this. I would have been the big brother to myself. And that's why I love to teach guys like this. Like, hey, These tricks and skills actually work because I've done them themselves. I have photos, videos, I have timestamps, I have workout logs, I have everything with it, and these do help. So all this information will not only help but accelerate your weight loss, and that's what I'm so happy to teach guys. Like it's super beneficial for me to like teach you guys this because it helps me know that I'm able to help one more person. Even if this video helps one person, it brings joy to me that I was able to save one person's life and turn their lives around. Another thing you also have to consider is these horrible chemicals that are in today. That are the testosterone hormone disrupting chemicals in this fucking world. I'll give you an example. Commercial dishwashers, commercial dishwashing soaps, laundry cleaners, whatever, etc. They all have some artificial dyes and fragrances. That was what they call them. And these things are huge things that disrupt your hormone and actually make you depressed. And I know because when I had these stuff in my diet, it would for some reason it would have my depression go through the roof. And maybe 6 months of cutting all that out, maybe 5, I felt really good. Give you an example. I use this. I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever. It uses actual like essential oils. It has lemon oil here. I use this to clean my floors or whatever my case may be. I don't use Fabuloso, or you can use one that has no fragrances. I just find it for like affordability that this one's pretty solid. But if you want to go all out, you can go with the zero fragrance ones. I tried them too. Those are actually way better. But when you buy a bunch of them, for me it makes more sense. Just if it has a little bit of lemon essential oil, it'll be fine for me. But for you, you'll notice the huge difference in that. And people overshadow that. Like, hey, it's just a fucking laundry detergent. Hey, but these hormones are disruptive to your whole like hormone health. So whenever you cut them out, you feel the relief and you increase your time in the gym. You are happier. You're overall happier in your life. Like when I got rid of them, I was like, oh, like it all kicked in. Like, oh man, everything that everyone's telling me it works, and with this world today with all these disruptive hormones, you gotta really watch out for yourself, because the world is all about just cutting corners. If your health is of their least concerns when it comes to these big companies names with the red 40, yellow 1, blue number 5, all these artificial things that don't need to be in your body that are actually hurting you, hurting your life, hurting your happiness. The phrase is so correct, is that yes, you save money on the products, but you pay with your health. And that's something you got to decide. If hey, you might save $5 buying this product, or you pay an extra $5 here, but you never have to worry about hospital bills. But if you keep adding up this $5, some super synthetic cheap items, you pay it in the end with your health and medical bills and all that. When you could just stay healthy and never deal with that stuff, and have increased energy, increased libido, everything across the board. And that's it for you guys. If this was really helpful for you guys, let me know. See what I can help you guys on. If anything, I will see you guys on the next one.